Right, just a quick walk around. So no sign of the potatoes coming through yet. That's all right, plenty of time. Rhubarb is doing like amazing. There's loads of rhubarb. We always get really good crop of rhubarb. Mustard in there and in there is doing good, and the peas have all settled in. Bags of old, right, it's old wood chip. I'm just decided what I'm going to do with that. There you go, see all the mustard from the other side. Round to here, field beans doing good. Field beans over there. Those are bags of last year's potato compost. So I've got to work out what I'm going to do with them. One was cocoa coir and one was wood chip. Little onions in there. Well, you can't see them, I don't suppose, but you know, they don't seem to be doing anything. But they haven't died. I suppose that's something. So I've got to the herb bed. Up the back here. Plenty of life in the raspberries. Lots coming up. All the way up here. Okay, the bags of green manures doing really well. I shall start looking at planting potatoes in there soon. The compost coming up. It's looking a bit yellow, but you know, I wonder if that's lack of rain. That's another bag of leaves from the council. There's 1, 2. There's like a half bag there, and then that's the ones I collected up 2 winters back, so they're 15, 16, probably 17 months old now. That's the old wood chip green manures. Wood chip green manures. I did put some beans in here the other day. I don't know if you can see that down the bottom there. Not the weed, which could be anything, but there is a sign of a shoot in there. So they're coming through, germinating. Good. Buddleigh's looking alright. This is my beetle hotel. It's just loads and loads of wood stacked up. Now I know this bit down here, I'll put a brick on it now. I disturbed it, rolled it over, and there's a couple of really big beetle grubs in there. They could be rose green ones. They will come to me later. We had quite a few around here last year. I've got onto this pond, and I finally dug out that corner. So I have released that corner from the pendulous sedge, which is good because I want to, I say dig it out, I was going to say dig it out, I'm going to raise it up. There's a pile of soil there which I've dug out from somewhere else. I mean, I've dug out soil from a few places to improve drainage. So I'm going to, at some point, empty the pond, lift it, refill the hole, and then have it probably a foot or so higher than ground level. Just so I can see it a bit better, really. Bamboo seems to be doing all right. We put this in as a screen and it did nothing, and well, I don't know, 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line, it's grown quite large. Don't think we'll ever get canes off it. They seem to be very thin stemmed, but I don't know, wait and see. Won't be digging it out. There's the old last year's Aldi compost. Beans are doing alright in there. Those 2 bags down there, leaf mould. Don't seem to get as much growth in leaf mould as you get in wood chip. This one's an old, I mean, it was a mixture of wood chip and manure. Seems to be doing okay with the field beans. These planters and those planters over there will have potatoes in them at some point. I put some mustard in here. You can see that's germinating. This will be for pumpkins, not pumpkin squash, butternut squash, things like that. I've got sweet peas in the polytunnel. They're going to go in this bed, and then tomatoes up this end. Got to work out where I'm going to put sweet corn this year and tomatoes. Still no blossom on that little apple. Looking at it, I don't know whether it's going to have any this year. We'll see. obviously the fruit trees at the back there, you can see them. There's the plum tree on the left has done really well, but haven't seen any bees on it. The bee just went past me. The damson behind me has been covered in bees. The pear tree is coming into blossom, it's covered in blossom. Blackcurrant that I didn't dig out is doing really well. I'm looking at it and thinking there's actually lots and lots of these, which I think could be galls of some kind. I could be wrong. There's the one that I root tipped off somebody else's plant. That's taken off. But the one that I was given for Christmas, I mean, it's got green shoots. I've watered it this morning. Actually, I can see it's better than yesterday. So maybe it's a later variety. So maybe it just shoots later, or maybe because it's in the shade of this tree, this bush, it's going to be a bit behind. Oh look, that's nice. Big dollop of fox poo. Wasn't here yesterday. The other little plum tree is doing okay and it's flowering for the first time, which is good. Look forward to seeing those. And there's blossom coming on the James Grieve apple now. So hopefully this wood chip would have done something about the problems with codling moth. That's what I'll put it down for. I need to go around and rake it away from the root, but it seems to be doing all right. But there's loads of blossom coming. Don't think there's anything in here now. Oh, there is spring onions that I did last year. Just leave them. Must water and feed them. There's the damson. Come round. See it from this side. It looks loads better. It's covered in blossom. It does really fruit well. The only problem is plum moth really gets into the fruit. So again, same as with the codling moth on the apples. I'll put wood chip around the base to see if I can control the plum moth. Basically I can rake it off and hopefully disturb any caterpillars that are in there in the winter, so we shall see how it does. My red veined sorrel that was just abandoned in that pot seems to do really well. This is an old cocoa coir pot, somebody gave them to me and I think they're pretty useless, quite frankly. But that looks like it's going to make a good like mulch mat. It's going to help it retain water in that pot, so that's good. Beans, field beans, green manures. That's actually just wild grass in that one, but I'm going to use it as a green manure anyway. Put some beans in these potato planters and they're germinating. You can see them. Polytunnel's not got much in it. The old kale are going to go to flower, which is good. They'll bring in like pollinators and insects. And the compost coming up. It's a lot better down here. I did give this a bit of liquid feed the other day, that one in the middle there particularly, but usually does all right, but it's been so dry this spring. And the old carnations are looking a bit battered as well. Can't see much in the vine yet. No, I can see buds starting on it. Yeah, so that's coming back to life. Good. They are tasty. Suffolk red. Anyway, things are growing. There was a little bit of, I can see a bit more now. The mush I've put in there seems to be coming up. This green manure has done all right, but this is, oddly enough, it's done better in the two bits which were passed last year. I wonder if that's something to do with the way the soil is more compacted. Anyway, it's a lovely sunny day. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Catch you later.